Here's a little instruction video on how to use your Amazon Firestick. When you take it out of the package, you're going to connect it to your TV HDMI port. Then you're going to connect it to your outlet. Then you're going to sign into your Amazon account. You're going to sign up on your internet. Once you do that, you're going to come up to your home screen. You're not going to see the Terrarium TV, Kodi, or Mob Draw yet on your home screen. You're going to have to click over to here, your apps and games. Click over to see all. Click on see all. Everything is going to load. These are not all jailbroken. The three that are Mob Draw TV. Click on Mob Draw. It's going to come up. Now you can click here, channels, news, shows, movies, sports, music, gaming, animals. If you click it over to just say let's go to shows, these are all basically 24-hour a day shows of Game of Thrones or anything here listed, and you know it's a pretty big list here. Here we'll click on just Workaholics just to show you that it's working. So give it a second, it'll start. There you go. Now if you click back again, these are going to be your live channels. So you can click down here and click on anything, go across the screen, maneuver all around. You got to check it out. The list is endless here. They have Spanish channels, German channels. Obviously there's American channels here. And they all work. So like if we clicked on sci-fi, again you're going to have to wait a second. Small delay. See, there you go, it's working. Once it starts working, there won't be any delay, it won't stop. So we'll click back here now, get out of Mob Draw, click over to Terrarium, click on Terrarium. Let me just check one thing here. Okay, so these are all your movies. If you click on, let's say we'll go with Wonder Woman. Click on Wonder Woman. You're going to see overview, see all also. You're going to click over to that arrow up on top on the right. Click on it. Now these are all different choices of where you can pick to watch Wonder Woman. Usually I like to go with the top one. The highest gigabytes is the best picture. We'll just click on that, play. And Wonder Woman is starting. Now I'm obviously not going to sit here and watch too much of each movie. When you click back or go off, sometimes you'll see like this little commercial. It's 10 or 15 seconds. You have to sit here through it, unfortunately. Now you're out, you go back. And you can click up, that little arrow that points down above Minions. If you click on that, you can go through all different genres, because these lists are very long for the movies, so you could be sitting here for a while. You can come over to search and search for a movie if you want, type it in. Now we're going to go back here. Click over to those three lines, and you see where it says TV shows and movies. You're on movies now, click up to TV shows. These are going to be all your series shows, and there is a ton of them. And you can do the same thing. You can search for a specific one if you want. You can go down here. I'm moving a little fast, so it's taking time to load. Usually it doesn't take this long to load up everything. But you can sit here and, you know, if you want to watch American Horror Story, for example, it's going to come through. It'll say you have every season, every episode. You know, if you clicked on season 1, it's going to show every episode, and you could watch every one. So, you know, you would start with one, click on it, come across, go up to that top arrow, and you do the same thing. You hit that, it's going to come up with all the different choices of where you could watch it from, like that. Always try to click on the highest one. That's going to give you the best picture quality. So now we'll come out of Terrarium here, and now you'll see in your recents here, I have Terrarium and Mobdra. You know, every time you want to watch one of those 3 jailbroken applications, you don't have to go over to see all. It's just the first time you get them up on your home screen. And then we'll come down, and that's Kodi. Click on Kodi. It's going to take a while. The first time you go to it, it's going to do exactly what you're seeing here. It's going to take a little while, maybe a minute or two. There you go. Now you're going to have your sports, all your kids' live TV, search, music, TV shows, music. Let's see, we'll go down to Asylum. And with Kodi, it's going to take a little while, honestly. You're going to have to sit and play with it just to get used to it. It took me a while the first few times. You can go here to new movies, let's say top rated, whatever. It takes a little while. Don't get discouraged. You're going to have to play with it, figure it out. You can't harm anything. Don't feel like if you push the wrong button, something bad is going to happen. You're going to ruin it. Nothing will happen. It's going to take a little while to get used to it. Kodi takes a little while for movies. I think it's a little better for Terrarium TV if you wanted to watch any movie. Kodi and Terrarium both have the same movies on it. Terrarium is definitely faster. The picture quality is the same. I would only use Kodi for your sports and maybe your pay-per-view events, things like that. Look, it does take, see, it's taking a while. I mean, Kodi's a great app, but it does take a while for everything to load. That's the unfortunate thing. Let's just sit here and wait a second. Oh, and actually, I did jump ahead a little quick. The first time that you turn Kodi on, you should wait a minute or two before you do anything. I actually jumped ahead. That's why it actually, I think, just actually stopped. My bad. I just noticed that it was adding things on the bottom of the screen a second or two ago. See, that's better. It doesn't normally take as long. The first time you use Kodi, Just let it sit there and do its thing for a minute or two, and then you'll be good to go. Then we're going to jump back. Here, we'll get out of Kodi. There's one more thing. See, now you have Kodi. Oop. Go back home. Now you have Kodi, Terrarium, and Momdro all up on the TV. One last thing I do want to show you is if you find things working a little slowly, which eventually I'm going to assume that you're gonna, I just want to run this by you because this is something that I didn't put in my last app that I should have, or I'm sorry, in my last video. You come over here to settings, you're going to click down, you're going to go over to applications, click on applications, come down here and hit manage installed applications. Now you're going to see all the managed apps. So say for example, here's Momdro. Click on Momdro and come down here and clear the cache. That's going to make it move faster. Terrarium TV I use a lot. If you see in the left lower corner it says cache 160 megabytes. That's a little high. It's probably moving a little slow, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to clear the cache. That's now it's at 836 kilobytes. So that's going to make it work a little faster. And the same thing with Kodi. You come down, clear your cache. You don't have to do it often, but you know, once a week maybe. Just make everything go a little faster. And I think that's about it. We went through here. So now, like I said, if you go to your home screen, you're going to see Kodi, Terrarium, and Momdro up. And now watch. If you hit it, it'll come up quick. And again, you could just go through here, click the back button, and that should be it. You're good to go. Thanks a lot for purchasing my Firestick, and have a good day.